Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and rune reading for November 2024. You have Rido coming out as your first rune, and this is the rune of time. So, a lot of you have been really working on something, and the road has been very bumpy for you. Maybe you've been seeing your success stalled out or very long road, a long bumpy road with whatever you're doing, whatever you're trying to do. And Rido promises that it'll all be worth it. Okay, so this will look different for all of you. Some of you may have been going to school for like 10 million years. Some of you may have been going through a long legal battle or a long period being single or a long toxic relationship or a long fill in the blank, trying to get a business off the ground, trying to get a creative hobby or project off the ground. It's been a long, bumpy road, but things are going to be picking up for you quite a bit in November. So Rido promises that. And not only will you be seeing a lot of returns materially, but you'll also be earning the respect and admiration from other people in your life, which in my opinion, is an even bigger driving force for why people choose to torture themselves with these longer paths in life. You know, every person I've met who became a doctor of some sort, for example, yeah, you know, they love helping people. Yeah, you know, money. But really, I think a lot of them just wanted to be able to call themselves a doctor and get the respect and admiration from other people, you know, the ego boost, for example. So I think really what a lot of people's subconscious driving force is in life is to simply just be respected and acknowledged as somebody who knows what they're doing, somebody who's intelligent and has something that other people do not have. And so, yeah, Leo, a lot of you guys who are watching this, I could just already tell that you have a lot of grit compared to the average person, and you've been able to, you've went through a lot, is what I'm seeing here. Like, you've gone through a lot, way more than the average person can handle, so you've already proved yourself time and time again. But I don't know, Rido coming out in this reading for November really does promise that your investment of time, energy, resources, blood, sweat, and tears, it's really going to start paying off for you, starting in November. So it'll continue. And then you have Uruz coming out completely on its side, which is really interesting because it came out on its side like this for Taurus as well, like neither upright nor in reverse, just completely, not even slightly leaning in one direction, just completely horizontal. And you know, Uruz represents the ancient bulls that used to roam Europe, which are now extinct. But they sort of represent this just free-flowing craziness, crazy change of energy that you really don't have control over. You know, the wheel of the universe is really spinning quickly this month. And this isn't just for you. I've been picking up on this for every single sign for the collective readings. November is one of those months where we turn the page. We go from a place in life where we've just been putting in a lot of hard work and seeing that pay off little by little to suddenly pretty drastic shifts in energies and changes. I feel like when Pluto was in Capricorn, if you've been working hard on improving yourself, bettering yourself, really putting in a lot of integrity into what you do, let me tell you, when it shifts into Aquarius, whoo, it's going to pay off big time for you. It will pay off big time for you. On the flip side, though, and this is why it's neutral, Uruz is coming out neutral. On the flip side, people who tried to take the easy way out while Pluto is in Capricorn, a very hardworking sign, whew, yikes. It's not going to go well for them. Let's just put it that way. And we're already seeing this in the media. You know, people who thought they could get away with quite a lot, taking a lot of immoral shortcuts. This is going to be a rough 18 years ahead for them. But if you're a normal person with integrity and honesty and, you know, just trying to live your life, life's going to get a lot easier for you in November. And the energies are moving quickly. And that's something that you don't have control over. It's just a universal thing right now. The energies will be moving quickly. And the direction in which they move in is really up to your karma and what you've been focusing on and what seeds you've been planting these past several years. So let's hope they were good ones. Let's hope your intentions are good and pure right now. Okay, so first card out for you, we have the Knave of Swords in reverse. There's something brand new in your life, it feels. And this is a brand new idea. A brand new life direction that just sort of popped up for you, but you need to sit with it a little bit more is what I'm seeing here, and let this idea develop a bit more, let the plan develop a bit more, and, maybe communicate more with whoever it resonates with, whoever may also be involved in this new life direction of yours. Like, for example, you may be discussing something big, like a big move or starting a business with a friend. And it's just sort of so new. It's still in the developmental stages. And, there needs to be more planning, ideas, communication, etc. So this is needing some time to grow. We have the Eight of Swords right next to that. Wow, okay, feeling a little bit restricted. So I am wondering if you're feeling more than ready for this clarity of new direction to enter, but I'm wondering if there could be some delays with other people involved or delays just in general with the universe. A feeling of, there's a feeling here of well, I just gotta wait and see what happens, which is an annoying place to be, but let's see what else comes out. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, someone somehow tied to you or this direction in life that you are entertaining may not be in the most emotionally healthy space. This feels to be a feminine energy. Okay, they could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They don't have to be, though. And this is somebody who is adding quite a bit of resistance to your life or to your ideas, a lot of pushback to your life, to your ideas, or the people involved in your life and your ideas, So I would just pay attention to anything like that. There could be some emotional manipulation there, like this person trying to pressure either you or somebody that you're trying to move forward with in some direction, like whether that's a business, a family, a relationship, whatever. There's somebody tied to either you or that person, or those people that may be very emotionally upset and perhaps kind of low-key, passive-aggressive, or trying to use subtle emotional manipulation tactics to control either you or the other person, stalling out the progress within this new sort of life path that is ready to unfold for you. So that's an influence I would pay attention to. I would also pay attention to that energy within yourself. Mars is in Cancer, not a strong placement. I mean, firsthand, I can tell you that. My Mars is in Cancer. The passive-aggressive communication and manipulations are a little bit an increased rate right now, So it's important to directly communicate and figure things out in that way, as opposed to trying to send people vibes and hope they pick up on it, And then we have the King of Cups in reverse right next to that, like a couple here, a matching couple, two people in a sort of unhealthy dynamic with each other. That's what it feels like. Two people in an unhealthy dynamic together, codependently connected to each other. Like, I have to protect and watch over this person, even if it gets in the way of my other relationships and what's going on here. So that is an energy I would keep a close eye on if it resonates anywhere in your life, This could be anyone, this could be anywhere in your life. Pay attention to codependency, pay attention to emotional manipulation, being used as a weapon for control, either in your personal one-on-one connections, but for some reason, Leo, I feel like this is happening in a connection outside of you, like maybe your best friend or your business partner or your closest coworker or someone like that could be in a codependent relationships themselves, and, that relationship is getting in the way of your personal connection because maybe their partner or something feels jealous, or I don't know. It's weird. It's just weird. Second row of cards out, we have the Star. You're looking extra attractive and magnetic in November. This is a month where goal acquisition is at an all-time high for you, Leo. This is a month where manifestation is at an all-time high for you. You know your hot stuff. Okay, let's just put it that way. You know your hot stuff. You know that you are capable. You're feeling extra confident in yourself. And yeah, you have the potential to really get a lot done. Magnetize what you want towards you. We have the Three of Swords right next to that, right underneath the Eight of Swords in reverse. Weird energy here, you know. You can't control other people. Let that be your mantra. You can't control other people. Don't let other people take away your peace. I don't know why. In my mind, I'm getting like this sort of energy, this feeling of like, well, this could have been a great thing, or like you could have been a great friend or a great business partner, but it's like, I don't know, their partner is jealous of you or the time that you spend with this person. It makes no sense to me. It really doesn't. And I don't know. That's weird. And that may lead to an ending, because it's like you can't even be consistent in the development of a certain idea with this person. You can't be consistent in communication with this person because they're too busy protecting the feelings of somebody who's deeply insecure. And they themselves are insecure for putting themselves in that position. They themselves are codependent by keeping themselves with a codependent partner. You know what I mean? It's like if you choose to be in that situation and let somebody control you in that way, you too are insecure and codependent. So, you know, if somebody's choosing that over a beautiful life or idea with you, that is their loss, and I would not take that personally. And in fact, I see you continuing to move forward with or without someone. You know, it's like, okay, well, if you're not wanting to be a part of this business, I'm going to start it on my own. Like, I'm still going to move forward with the idea. If you're not wanting to travel with me because you're too busy protecting someone else's feelings, I'm going to go on the trip anyways. You know, that's the sort of vibe I'm getting here. It's like, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be at peace at the end of the day because I know that I was acting out of a place of security and confidence. And, you know, if you're not, then you're not. And for some of you, you know, it's interesting. This all could just be an illusion in your head or a delusion in your head. You know, you could be the one that's, you know, having this whole feeling in your own mind, like, oh, this person's in a codependent relationship and they're not going to commit to this and it's never going to develop and blah, 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 blah. And that may or may not even be the reality. That's the funny thing about the Eight of Swords coming out in reverse. So that will become clear to you this month for sure. We have the Fool coming out. See, a brand new positive beginning. I'm jumping into this either way, with or without anyone's permission. Here I am, a free soul, a free entity, and my intuition is saying, hey, we should be doing this, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get started. The Fool is one of the most positive cards in the deck, guys. Yes, there's manifestation here. There's a new beginning here. And then we have Strength coming out right next to that. Look at that. Yeah. By the end of the month, only the strongest people in your life and the strongest ideas will survive and thrive. I feel like by the end of the month, you are thriving, Leo. You are in a position of strength. Your relationships are strengthened. Your goals, plans, and ideas are stronger. You know, more money in the bank, muscles on your body, whatever the case may be. You're not putting up with the codependency, emotional manipulation, nor are you putting up with people who accept that into their lives. It's like people pleasers. They're not good people. I'm sorry to say that if you're a people pleaser, but that's a behavior you should change in yourself, because that is actually quite dishonest to the people in your life who want to trust you and who, you know, expect you to speak up if you don't want to do something, and people who, you know, don't want you to just agree to things for the sake of protecting their feelings or not causing resentment. Like, it's so important to make space for your own emotions, and only you can do that. That is your responsibility to take care of your own happiness. And it could be quite difficult or dishonest to be friends with somebody who is like that. No offense if that's any of you watching. But But yeah, I feel for the most part, Leo, a lot of you guys are not really wanting people like that in your life anymore, or situations like that in your life anymore. You want to be free. You don't want to feel like you have to walk on eggshells, because you're strong. You're in a position of glowy success in November. And obviously that glowy success can be quite triggering to deeply insecure individuals. And it's like, I'm not interested in keeping people like that in my life. I'm sorry. I'm not interested in toning myself down to placate people who need therapy. Like, I'm not toning myself down to make other people comfortable in their own skin. Like, you have nothing to do with other people's self-esteem. Like, that is something, self-esteem and confidence should be sourced from within. And I'm sorry, but when you try sourcing that outside of you by comparing yourself to others, by getting jealous, whatever, it's toxic. It is toxic. And I'm sure all of us have done this at some point in our lives. I'm not sitting here, trying to say that you're wrong or evil, but like, man, I'm not even talking to you, Leo. I'm more so like just speaking out loud because I feel like you're dealing with someone like this. It's toxic. So yeah, you're just not wanting to be around that sort of energy. You want to glow, you want to thrive, you want to be beautiful. You want to move forward with your beautiful ideas without having to walk on eggshells and take care of other people's self-image issues. So thank you so much for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this month ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and also comment what your vibes are that you've been picking up on for the month of November. Like, how do you think November is going to unfold? And subscribe if you have not already. I will be posting the weekly readings in a few days, so make sure you're subscribed for that. And if you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box as well as the comment section. I also offer my intention oils there, shamanic life coaching sessions there, as well as my online tarot reading course, which is learn at your own pace, open enrollment. Okay, thank you guys. Bye-bye.